Bob Shalom, once again. As always, we're going to start with Colossians 3:17. Colossians 3:17. It's beautiful that the Spirit is going out and many are starting with Colossians 3:17. It says, and whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all by Hashem HaMashiach Yahushua, in the name of the anointed Savior, giving thanks to the most high power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and the Father, by Hashem HaMashiach Yahushua. That's how we give thanks by Him. Because it's very important that we understand why we're saying by Hashem HaMashiach Yahushua. Ephesians 5:20 tells us why and how we give thanks to the Most High. Ephesians 5:20. Giving thanks always for all things unto the Most High and the Father, as we just seen in Colossians 3:17. By Hashem HaMashiach Yahushua, in the name of the anointed Savior. Why? And this is not nothing new. This is what all the prophets from the beginning, this is how they all reached the Most High, because there was no New Testament written when the Mashiach Yahushua gave this in John 14:6. Say, Mashiach Yahushua said to him, I am the way. He's always been the way, the truth. He's always been the way to show us how to follow the truth, which is the laws of the Most High when you read Psalms 119, 142. And the light to lead us to everlasting life. So anybody saying you're not under the law, when he's saying right here, he's the way to show us how to follow the laws of the Most High, which is the truth. That's going to lead us to everlasting life. He said, no man, I repeat, no man cometh unto the Father but by me. But by him. So all the men that's claiming that they've been going to the Most High and still claim that they go to the Most High without him and not understanding by Hashem HaMashiach Yahushua. You don't want to say, y'all got to stop saying by Hashem HaMashiach Yahushua, because Shem is our forefather. You know, you got Shem, you got Ham, and you have Japheth. You got Shem, Ham, and Japheth. So when you're saying Shem, there's no E in the Hebrew. At least in the ancient Hebrew, Lashawan Kodash or the Kodisha, there's no E there. So Shem is not name up, but Sham, S-H-A-M, just for the sake of pronunciation. So, because he told us in verse 13, and whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, which is by Hashem HaMashiach Yahushua, in the name of the anointed Savior, that will I do, that the Father, that the Most High may be glorified in the Son. You shall ask anything, if ye shall ask anything by Hashem HaMashiach Yahushua, I will do it. So this just didn't haphazardly happen. It's been this way because there is no New Testament. When he's reading and saying these words that he's saying, that we read in these scriptures, there was no New Testament. There was only the law and the prophets. So that's why when you come to a higher level of spirituality, you realize that these things are validated from what they had to go by. And that was just the law and the prophets. They didn't have the New Testament. Like he's saying these words, and it was they heard it in wherever. Like we're going through this right now, and it's being heard all over the world. People are going through these scriptures all over the world, you see? Because we have it here for us. They didn't have the New Testament for them. They only had the Old Testament. That's why these preachers be talking about, oh, that's the Old Testament. Anybody talking about, oh, that's the Old Testament. That's all they went by. They didn't have a New Testament. So he's telling us this. He said, if you love me, keep my commandments. Yeah. So what's the commandments? The laws. Come on now, let's not be foolish. But let's have wisdom and search out things. I don't know why the Most High have me going through this, but I got to continue going to. Can't hide from the Most High. You can't hide from the Most High. Proverbs 15:3. The eyes of the Most High are in every place, beholding evil and the good. See? The eyes of the Most High is in every place, beholding the evil and the good. You know, he's everywhere. Ain't nothing that you could do that the Most High not gonna see. Everything. Look at Job 34 and 21. For his eyes are upon the ways of man, and he seeth all his goings. His eyes, the Most High eyes, are upon the ways. Everybody's doing something, and everything that you're doing is being recorded. Understand this, and understand this point. Everything that we're doing is being recorded. So for his eyes are upon the ways of man. When we said, whether you're doing evil or whether you're doing good. And he seeth all his goings. He seeth all his goings. There is no darkness, no shadow of death, where the workers of iniquity may hide themselves. You see? There is no darkness, no shadow of death, where the workers of iniquity may hide themselves. They think they hide. They ain't hiding from nobody but themselves. Their mind telling them that nobody, you don't see me. That's a deep spirit in this world right now. You don't see me. Oh yes, the Most High, he sees. His eyes are open to everything. They're not closed to anything. Nothing. Let's go into the Apocrypha. Ecclesiastes 23 and 19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men. It's on page 84. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Most High are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts. See? He considering the most secret parts. Oh, you don't see me, but the Most High see you. So never think that you're untouchable, because the Most High sees everything. There's nothing void of his eyes. I love this. Ecclesiastes 17 and 15. Their ways are ever before him. Ecclesiastes 17 and 15. It says, their ways are ever before him, and shall not be hid from his eyes. See? Everything we do, everything we say, every thought that you have is before the Most High. He made every fiber of our bodies, and soul, and spirit. So he says, their ways are ever before him, and shall not be hid from his eyes. Verse 19. Therefore all their works are as the sun before him. remember his eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. One sun. What did it say? Therefore all their works are as the sun before him, and his eyes are continually upon their ways. Verse 20. None of their unrighteous deeds are hid from him, but all their sins are before the Most High. That's why we got to do what's right. You know, sin is a transgression of the law. 1 John 3 and 4. For this is sin. Whosoever transgresses the law is a sinner. Sin is the transgression of the law. Whosoever transgresses the law sinneth. So if you can transgress the laws of the Most High, He gave us 613 laws? More than just 10. The 10 Commandments are a synopsis of the 613 laws. How to serve the Most High and how we serve each other. That's the law. It's not hard. How we worship the Most High and serve Him, and how we serve each other. Love the Most High with all thy heart, mind, soul, and strength, and love thy neighbor as thyself. So how you feel about yourself? How you going to feel about your neighbor? And the Mashiach Shai said, the second commandment is just as important as the first. How we deal with each other is just as important as how we worship the Most High. So if you don't treat your brother and your sister right, then you're not treating the Most High right. Because He said, Jacob have I loved in Romans 9:13. He said, Jacob have I loved. So if you don't love who the Most High love, how you think you're going to reach the kingdom and be before Mashiach Yahushua's judgment and call yourself righteous? When you say, I love you, I gave my life for them. He can stand right before you and say, I gave my life for him. I gave my life for them. I gave my life for her. And this is the one that you hate. This is the one that you don't like. Oh, it's going to be a lot of weeping and gnashing of teeth in that day. That's why, to our best of our ability, we got to do what we got to do to follow the example that the Mashiach Yahushua gave us. People before it's too late. You see how it's heating up. Everything is heating up against Jacob. You're talking about Jacob's trouble. Oh yeah, it's heating up. It's just like a woman in travail. You see how fast it's happening? I mean, I look at 10 of us are gone. 9 in that church. Then they saying that this lady hung herself in the jail. And they had her hog-tied. When they just dragged her from the car, he just dragged her from the car like nothing. Her knees was scraping against the cement. Against the cement. Had her hog-tied. Just pulled her in there like she was nothing. Worse than the dogs. They love their dogs. You know, I've heard situations where they're going against the women. Where women used to think they should be safe. It's all crazy right now. The eyes of the Most High upon this evil in Detroit. They waiting to see couples together to rape the woman in front of her man. 6, 4, 5. I mean, they can get to do this wicked act. They had to conquer this evil up. That's why the Most High said, the children of Israel, we the children of Israel, our wickedness surpass the wickedness of the wicked. And we taught them our ways. They're the children of the devil. Straight up. Anytime you conjure up some crap like that, see, the Most High gonna send them angels. They right here on the earth. You will start seeing a whole lot of judgment coming before the actual judgment. Because He said He's gonna start with us. He's gonna make examples of us. And you see it right now. Because He's using His sword. The so-called white man who was His sword come against us. What's it gonna take to wake us up? The eyes of the Most High is upon every one of our deeds. You can't hide from the Most High. You can hide from man all you want to. Some men see right through you like a looking glass, you know, because you are our enemy. Our own brothers and sisters, our own enemies. Because you're not following the protocol of the Most High, His commandments, His rules and regulations. Psalms 139. We're going to read from 1 to 4. O Most High, Thou hast searched me and known me. Thou knowest my down sitting and mine uprising. Thou understandest my thought afar off. You understand my thoughts before I even think it. As far off as you are, you still understand my thoughts. Thou compassest my path and my lying down, and art acquainted with all my ways. everything you do. He's acquainted with your ways. But there is not a word in my tongue. But lo, O Most High, thou knowest it all together. That's what we serve. That's the power we serve. Whatever you think, he knows. Whatever you speak, he knows. Afar off, in a fourth dimension, in heaven, he still knows. Whatever you're going to do, he knows. And he knows what you're going to do because he knows your ways. He knows your thought patterns. 1 Samuel 16 and 7. Oh yeah. 1 Samuel 16 and 7. But the Most High said unto Samuel, look not on his, let me read verse 6. And it came to pass when they would come that he looked on Eliab and said, surely the Most High's anointed is before him. But the Most High, while Mashiach said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance, how he looked, or on the height of his stature. He thinking it's him. Because I have refused him. I have not chosen him. I have refused him, he said. For the Most High seeth not as man seeth. Hear this? The Most High seeth not as man seeth. Once again, for the Most High seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance. See, man looking at how you look on the outward. But the Most High looketh on the heart. That's your mind, your spirit. How you operate with what he gave you. He gave every last one of us a spirit. That's why when you die, what do he take back? His spirit. He take his spirit back. That's why I say he look upon how you operate with his spirit. Everybody has a spirit, one way or another. Because the Most High, it has a right hand, and the Most High have a left hand. So everybody have a spirit. But see, the Most High don't look on the outward appearance. See, man will look on the outward appearance. Like a man see a fine lady, oh wow, she's beautiful, she's just that the third, but then her mind is all twisted. Where you have this other woman that she might not be able to, she might not look as beautiful as this sister, but then her mind is together, spiritually, endowed with the laws that's coming out from the Most High, having faith in the Mashiach Yahushua. But who you gonna choose? You're gonna choose the sight and have all these problems, and the relationship don't last no time. Or a woman looking on the man, oh, he's handsome. And he's wicked as ever. He's not even, that's why I say you gotta take your time to know who you're dealing with, who you're gonna be with. Very important. Like the scripture says, who can find a virtuous woman? Her price is as rubies. Why that's a question? Because it's hard to find. Especially in this day of time, the way everything has been programmed to be like the God of this world. Esau, the Edomites. You can't tell me that the way you think, you don't have to be de-Edomanized, because that's who you've been programmed by. Your parents were programmed by them, their parents were programmed by them. All of our parents and grandfathers and great-grandfathers were programmed by them. They didn't want to set up the curriculum. Look at the great-grandfathers. Did they have an opportunity to go to school? No. No. Depending on how old you are. Mine didn't. They just allowed us to read a few years ago. But here we are, we got a little education to allow you to go to their schools and program you. Now you can read. Now all of a sudden you high-minded. You all up there. Not in the eyes of the Most High. That's not what he looks at. You know, get all that you can. The Most High said in Proverbs 12 and 8, he said, a man shall be commended according to his wisdom. Do it say money? So his house, his brand new car, his